One of the most interesting things from Microsoft's E3 2016 conference was, of course, the reveal of the Xbox One S at pretty much the start of things, and then, of course, they ended things with the Project Scorpio reveal. Now, many people, including myself, have been a bit skeptical and said that they pretty much made the Xbox One S irrelevant in the space of about an hour. But, in a recent interview with the Inner Circle, Microsoft's Albert Penello has said that he was not all that worried about the Scorpio making the S irrelevant or perhaps impacting the sales negatively. And he said, quote, "I personally was never worried. I wasn't surprised that people were asking that question, but I was never worried. I was never worried because the Xbox One S is rad. We knew it was going to be an awesome console, and I knew it was going to beat people's expectations, and how good the product was going to be at launch. I knew about our strategy of making games and accessories be compatible, which meant I didn't have to make a hard choice." Of course, when we were announcing that Project Scorpio was an all-new system and nothing worked, and you could be like, that is dumb because anything I buy today is not going to work on it, but anything you buy today is going to work on the Scorpio when it comes out, so the strategy made sense. The product was awesome. There are people on the internet that pay a lot of attention to this kind of stuff. People are still going to go out and buy something for holidays. People still want to play Forza, Recore and Gears of War, and so I was personally never worried. And he also liked the timing of the announcement for another reason, that of course it's more than a year ahead of the Scorpio's release date, given that it's not even out till holiday of 2017, and the reason that Albert liked this is it gives plenty of time to consumers to make that a very important, critical, informed decision, which is obviously very important when you talk about the console, which of course is a lot of money. And he said, quote, "I like that we let people know ahead of time. I like that people can now make an informed decision, so next year when Scorpio comes out, at least they knew." Now, I will link the full interview in the description below with the Inner Circle, so just to give it a watch if you're at all interested. But the reason I chose to focus on this is because, well, this has been the topic of a lot of discussion, that it did seem to a lot of people, press and gamers alike, that, they seem to make the S irrelevant in the space of an hour, because in my mind, why on earth would you buy an S if you already have an Xbox One, if you know the Scorpio is going to come out and obviously be an absolute beast in terms of performance? And I guess is you probably wouldn't, so the answer is for people who perhaps just picking up an Xbox One or really want to save that space. I mean, they do seem rather confident about their decision to announce them within the same conference. We'll have to see, of course, what the sales numbers tell us, but, for the reception to it has been actually fairly positive, minus the questions that I've already mentioned, so let's wait and see what the sales tell us regarding the release of Xbox One S. Of course, it is available in some places and not in others, so it's probably going to be maybe next month or the month after that we get at least a rough indication of how it's doing. But it's going to be an interesting one. What do you think of Albert Penello's comments? Do let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.